What a weasel, blood. He should get fired. These women need a pay rise, bruv. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Let's dive in and talk about this embarrassing situation that took place in JD Sports and Ilford. Now, as I usually do, ladies and gentlemen, I was browsing on X and I come across this video. What they've done is they've basically picked up a bunch of clothes and storms the shop. Now, what makes this even worse, ladies and gentlemen, is all the staff in there that are trying to defend this shop are all females, man. Absolutely embarrassing. Look at this guy, though. The only man there, and he's standing at the bottom of the escalator. He's not the guy that's chasing the guys out of the shop. No, he'd rather leave that for the females. This is embarrassing. This is where our society is, ladies and gentlemen, whereby teenagers are just waking up and they feel like they can walk into shops and take whatever they want and walk out. So the staff clocked on early. Look at this poor woman right here. She told the staff to shut the shutters. She knew what time it was. They're taking hundreds of pounds worth of clothes. It potentially accumulates to thousands and they're just storming the shop. But this poor woman, this poor JD Sports worker right here preempted what was going to happen. I mean, there's a lot of them in there. It's pretty obvious that these guys are not in there to buy anything. They've got hoods on, bandanas on, masks on. The customers in the shop are scared and nervous. And this is where it gets embarrassing, really embarrassing. How are you at this age walking into JD Sports and taking all of those clothes and trying to run out with them? Like say you can't go and work for 1 week and go and buy that tracksuit, or 2 of those tracksuits, or 3 of those tracksuits. No, you man, you broke boys who are all wearing new items. Like, let's look at their clothing for a minute. None of them are wearing old clothes. None of their clothes look like they've got wear and tear in them. All got new trainers on. Man's walking around in Crocs. On his phone, just normal, like just talking to the man them on the phone. This is literally a casual day with nothing to do. So what we'll end up doing is just running into JD Sports and running out with as many items as we possibly can, just for the sake of the adrenaline rush. That's what this is all over, ladies and gentlemen. This is just for the sake of the adrenaline rush that you get with doing this. The saddest thing about it is that the people that are defending the store are all women. Even though it's all women, you have to say, big these women all up. They was not intimidated, they wasn't threatened, they didn't care about hoodies and masks and gloves and jackets on. They didn't care about that. They stood their ground and they tried to defend their store. In fact, they did defend their store because most of those guys didn't get away with much. A t-shirt, a jumper, literally everything is on those escalators. Look, those girls done a wonderful job. What's so sad is not only do we have these embarrassing broke boys that have nothing better to do, but we've got women doing a man's job, having to get physical with a bunch of dickheads. Women up, man. That prick at the bottom of the escalator, sorry for calling him a prick here, but bruv, he should have done better. Woman at the beginning told you to shut the shutters. She let the man know that these men were about to rob the place, and he's standing at the bottom of the escalators doing nothing, letting the women do all of the defending. Look at him, he got pushed out the way, he done nothing. What a weasel, blood. He should get fired. These women need a pay rise, bruv. Now, as you can imagine, the comment section is gonna go extremely wild. You're gonna have racist remarks in there. You know there's gonna be racist remarks. Bear it in mind, I just wanna quickly go back onto this. Not all of the people are black or dark skins. If we pause it right here, that guy in the shiny jacket, yeah, that guy in the shiny jacket right there, he's white. That's a white boy. Basically, this is multiculturalism at its finest. One comment I do actually agree with is JD Sport have pandered to this culture. No sympathy. What they mean by that is this. This is a balaclava that they're selling in JD Sports, hood rich. endorsing balaclavas. They're selling balaclavas. Has anyone realized that balaclavas have actually been normalized since 2020? In fact, last year, I had to knock a don out because he approached me wearing a balaclava. Then after I beat him up, he had the audacity telling me about he's gonna call the police. This is JD Sports endorsing, like the comment said, the culture of encouraging people to wear balaclavas, masks, hide your face. Think you're a bad man until someone really comes and beats you up and really takes your mask off. Like I had to take that guy's mask off. I had to beat him up and take his mask off. Don't walk around the ends, or don't walk around my ends with a balaclava on thinking you're a bad man trying to screw me out of all people. I'm not the one to be watching like that, my guy. Sorry, JD Sports, what they're doing right here is more endorsing it. They're endorsing it, they're asking for it. They're telling the kids out there, go on guys, wear balaclavas, buy the balaclavas from us and go out there and create havoc. Hide your identity. Absolutely fine. We'll endorse it. So I agree with this comment, and I agree with the end of it when he says no sympathy. No sympathy towards JD Sports, but I definitely have sympathy for the staff members that were in JD Sports working on that day. Those ladies need medals. They didn't have to do what they did. We don't know what any of these kids could have been carrying. These women put their life on the line for minimum wage. Let's just be honest now. Minimum wage, peanut money. They didn't need to do it. They were fighting for their products. They were fighting for their items. They weren't having it. Big these ladies up, man. Nothing but love and respect to these women. But these guys, absolute pricks, bro. Absolute pricks. Every single one of you need to look in the mirror and do better. Like, think about what you guys could do together as a collective to make money rather than create chaos. You can literally start an online business with £120. And if you've got 12 men that are willing to put the work in, put the money down on the table, £10, that's all it is, it's £10. Put the money down on the table, put the work in, within a space of 1 month, you will yield results that will encourage and motivate you to do more and do better and continue to grow and just be better people. I can actually give you a business model right now that will cost you less than £120 to run and be profitable instantly. I'm being honest here. I can give you a tip right now for the younger generation whereby all you need to do is just open up your laptop and you can make money just like that. Using people's old furniture. That's just one. Like, you can get someone's furniture and flip it the same day. And guess what? You don't even have to be there to flip it. You just get paid to sell it. Quick business model that can be set up today and can be done for free with no overheads. All you need is a laptop and an internet connection and you're good. It's a perfect business model for any 16, 17, 18-year-old. You run with that, you put the work in, and within a space of 2 to 3 years, by the time you're 20, you'll have a self-sufficient operation generating you money every single day. But these kids don't want to think outside the box. These kids don't want to think about how they can make legit money. They would rather do dickhead maneuvers like this. We have to be honest, the younger generation needs to do so much more, man. They need to do so much better. They need guidance. They need people out there that can help them. They need mentors. They need real elders that can show them the way. Unfortunately, in this day and age, if you can't find anything productive to do, you're going to lean towards creating chaos. And that's exactly what the younger generation are doing. There's nothing out there that's really encouraging the younger people to focus on something that's productive, focus on something that's going to build you sustainable income. Income to the point where you don't even have to lift a finger other than looking at your phone, and every time you get that message, you know it's ka-ching, it's money. It's money that can be done within a week, 2 weeks. All you got to do is put your mind to it, stay focused. There's so many different things that are at your fingertips, that are at your disposal, that you can do right now that's going to generate you money, generate you income instantly. When there's a will, ladies and gentlemen, there is a way. Unfortunately, the kids that we just saw on the screen have no willpower. There is no willingness to go out there and want to make a difference. These kids just want to create chaos. And unfortunately, they're going to learn the hard way if they do not buck up their ideas. I want to know what you guys are thinking on that. Do comment down below and let me know exactly your thoughts and your feelings and your opinions about what we just watched. Don't be shy, leave it all down there. I'm going to be responding to as many of those comments as I possibly can. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if we're newly watching. We've got plenty more videos uploading. Don't go anywhere. As I always say, I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.